Hey boys, welcome back to round 25 of the Beer Pro Career Mode. Taking on the Broncos, who are not going too well at all in this series. They're not going to make the 8. We're certainties. I'm pretty sure we've got the minor premiership wrapped up. It'll be nice to win this game though. Go in with a bit of momentum into the finals. As we look at the Broncos lineup, not actually too bad. They got a decent backline. Milford, Ashley, Taylor. The forward packs looks pretty good as well. The bench, it's a pretty decent side. I mean, they've gained a fair few good players. Milford's still there. Ashley Taylor, good young half, moved into the club with obviously the Panthers with Ben Hunt, and obviously Will Chambers, and who's the other centre? I can't think, but Curtis Rona. Curtis Rona's good in this game as well, so I'm a little surprised that they're going so poorly, but we're going to get off to a pretty decent start. Goes through the gap there, but the covering defence holds us up before we can break through. Good last tackle kick, and it goes straight through the Broncos winger there. He was in all sorts of trouble, but apparently it missed everybody. No one got a hand to it, so it was a scrum feed to the Broncos. So 13 minutes gone. Get another chance here. A bit of a risky offload, but I thought we were going out of play, and I think we would have ended up. So had to throw it, and it paid off for us right there. As we set a beautiful ball, the big front row it looks like through the gap. Yeah, could have tried to link up with the support, but takes a tackle, lines up for the next play, and we got them overlap. The overlap just opened up there, and one of those times, in those situations, heaps of times most people will probably try to throw the pass to the winger, draw and pass, but pretty much most times the AI winger will they'll just stay on the wing. They won't. Sometimes they'll come in, sometimes they'll play the ball, but most times they'll stay on their man, which usually throws you off. But right there, just straight through, scored a nice try. As the Broncos get a chance here, I think it was Chambers got above the pack, got it back to McCulloch, but thankfully our defence holds out. So we get the ball here. I wasn't actually wanting to get it, but he threw it to me, and the Broncos defense just opened up. The fullback couldn't get to us, and that's a pretty soft try, but we'll take it. A 80-meter try. We just went to the blind side. The defense didn't come up at all, and we go the distance. Very poor stuff. It's actually Nikorima. I forgot it was. Yeah, Cody Nikorima is the fullback for the Broncos, who is good in this game. I'd actually like to know what he's rated now, because I think the start of at the start he's rated 83 or something, which is really good. As we kind of pick up our hat trick off a bomb. It doesn't usually happen like this. Usually the AI kicks it terribly, but I think it's Kane Elgey puts up a perfectly placed bomb, and we get above the pack. I think it was Cody Nikorima, the man we were just talking about, my opposition right there, and we outleapt him. We do have a bit of a height advantage on Nikorima. As we set down this left-hand side again, I thought he was straight through, but the winger does nicely there, actually jams in and stops the play. As we go back to the blind side, and Seguiaro is going to score the 4th try of this game. I actually meant to pass it to the player right next to me, but it worked out. Seguiaro gets a free run to the try line, just untouched. A huge gap there, and very easy stuff. So at halftime, it's going to be a whopping 24-0, and this is it's a great way to push into the finals. Is right there. We just didn't time our run. I called for the pass, but we must have just been slightly in front of him. It's sort of hard to sort of time those runs, because obviously you got a really quick player like myself. Getting out of position is quite easy, but right there we go for a 40-20, and it's perfect kick, 3rd tackle, early tackle kick, and 50 minutes gone. Looking to push the attack. Is that the beautiful ball? Tohu Harris is going to score. What a pass! The Broncos player came up for the intercept, but got nothing. And Tohu Harris there. Heaps of room to move. Cody Nikorima couldn't come across. And we have had just one of the most ridiculous games. 3 tries, 2 try assists, 40-20. I mean, what more can we do? we can throw we can throw a forward pass. It's really our first error, and probably like the first error for the whole team. Honestly, this whole game we've been exceptional. But right here was a nice bomb. We call for the pass. Milford is gonna score a very silly try. It was an annoying bomb. I didn't want to go for it, and the reason I called for it because I was sure he was going to get tackled over the touchline. So I called for the pass, and I didn't even look to see if the Broncos were right there. But Milford was just covering the space, and he picks up their first try of the game. A bit frustrating, but you know, a bit of luck for the Broncos right there. 30-6. We are totally dominating this game. It's probably, honestly, this is probably the biggest score I've had in like a Beer Pro match, as the Broncos looking to attack, come up with the error. Just nothing really has gone their way this game. There's a nice inside pass, looking to take on Nicarima. I guess the offload, I timed it a little late. I probably should just pass it to the man on my outside, but went for the offload. You know, not much to lose really. Just throwing everything at them. And right here, just a lovely bit of play, just down the blind side, puts it on the chest of the number 4. Who was our centre out there? Oh, it's Yo. Isaiah Yo playing in the centres, obviously more of a back rower, but he can play in the centres. Bryce Cartwright converts 6 of 6. He's had a pretty decent game with the boot. And we have just had, like I said, one of the best games ever. The amount of 3 try assists now. Just I don't know if they're, you know, the game is sort of a little funny when it, you know, records like try assists and stuff, but you know, they're like 3 clean try assists, you know, direct passes to the man, and they're straight through the gap. So right there, finished with a big hit to just top the game off, 36-6, and we'll be going into the finals, which I'm excited for. Hopefully we can make it all the way, but hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.